Do you have a free Zoom account? If so, listen up. There are key differences between what you can do in a free Zoom account and what's added for you in a paid Zoom account. Let me take you through my top key differences, which will show you that when you have a paid Zoom account, you get the functionality you need to grow your business. Let's go take a look. So one of the main differences between a free Zoom account and a paid Zoom account is the time limit that you're given on how long you can stay live with your participants. You see right here, this is the participant list. When you are hosting your own meeting, you are shown who is in the meeting with you. And well, today's meeting, we only have a few, but with either a free Zoom account or a paid Zoom account, this list could get all the way up to 100. That's right. You can have 100 participants even in a free Zoom account. However, you're limited to 40 minutes. So that's right. You can have 100 participants, whether you're in a free Zoom account or a paid Zoom account, but with a free Zoom account, you can only be on with them for 40 minutes. So that for me, the fact that you have an unlimited amount of time in a paid Zoom account, that for me is a top key difference. The next key difference has to do with how you engage with your audience inside your Zoom meeting. And that is using Zoom polls. That's right. There is a polling feature. Actually, you'll see it right here in my host toolbar. The poll option is built in, and you only get this functionality when you have a paid Zoom account. And the poll option is set up, can be set up even before your Zoom meeting starts. So it looks something like this. The polls are set up behind the scenes. Actually, you could set it up weeks in advance, and you can even reuse the polls in every Zoom meeting that you conduct. But you only get this feature in a paid account. So if you had a free account, key difference is that you're not able to not only run these polls, get instant real-time feedback from your audience, and then even run a report when the meeting's over. In this difference, now wait, this one's a biggie, especially if you're looking to grow your audience exponentially using Zoom, and that's with live broadcasting from your Zoom meeting to social media platforms. You see in here, when you go to the More menu from your host control toolbar, you have these options, and one of them is live streaming. And you can live stream to multiple social media platforms, or you can do it through custom live streaming. Another key difference is when you're inside your Zoom meeting, and you have participants and you're trying to manage the participants, either muting them or unmuting them or even admitting them from a waiting room, one of the helpers that you could have inside a Zoom meeting is a co-host. That's right. You can actually, as the host, you can actually assign someone who is currently in your Zoom meeting as a co-host, and then they get almost all of the same functionality that you have as the host. Now, this only works if you have a paid Zoom account. So like right here, again, these are the participants that show up. And as the host in a Zoom meeting, you can go to one of your participants and you can see there that you have the option that you can make them a co-host. Now, you only have that capability if you have a paid Zoom account. Now, in this next difference between having a paid Zoom account and a free one, this involves a rather new feature involving artificial intelligence, or what we know as AI, and this one you might not even know about. This one is called the AI Companion. So as you can see here in the host toolbar, you have the ability to turn on what's called the AI Companion. And the AI Companion lets you bring up this sidebar. And in the sidebar with this artificial intelligence, you can actually ask your questions during a meeting. You can actually ask meeting questions about whether your name was mentioned or whether you want to be caught up or so. Now, you only have this capability if you have a paid Zoom account. So in addition to this AI companion and the use of artificial intelligence inside your Zoom meeting, what you can also get in a paid Zoom account is a document which is called the meeting summary. And it's a narrative of what took place, what was discussed, and what are the next steps. And that actually gets emailed to you. It even can be emailed to you as well as your participants after the meeting has taken place. And in this next key difference, This one involves what your participants see when they click that join button to come meet you inside your Zoom room. You see, when you're using what's called the waiting room, you can have an experience for them which ranges from either the basic Zoom logo to actually a video playing for them while they wait. And you see the key difference is that if you have a free Zoom account, you cannot customize that experience. The waiting room can be turned on, but what they're seeing is the basic Zoom logo and a title from you, which is actually the name of your meeting. If you have a paid Zoom account, then what you get to do prior to the meeting starting is you get to go in here, which is in your Zoom settings, and you can do what's labeled right here, customize waiting room. And when you go in there, you see only if you have a paid Zoom account can you do this. You have the option there on the left to do what's called the default screen. That's what, if you have a free Zoom account, they only see this. But look, with a paid Zoom account, now you've got these other options. You can do a logo, you can do a text or a paragraph indicating what they're about to see when they join you inside your Zoom room. You can have what is really my favorite is a video playing. So you can actually have something like a promo video or an instructional video. Maybe you want to introduce them to your staff or your panelists. You can have this playing in the waiting room before you even admit them. And then finally, if you want to use an image, that's also shown there on the left. Again, a key difference between having a free Zoom account and a paid Zoom account. If you want more information on how to brand your waiting room with video, then check out our other YouTube video here on more information about that. And that's a wrap for today. I hope you found it helpful and that you realize that with a paid Zoom account, you have these added functionalities that give you more control over growing your business with engaging Zoom events that are ultimately more profitable. Hey, if you have a paid Zoom account, even that entry-level Zoom Pro account, I can help you get the most out of that account with instant access to my training course. For more information, click the link in the description below this video. And while you're there, click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell because we are adding new content here every week. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep on Zooming. This is Betsy Sabatini. I'm your Zoom expert. Take care.